Noah stood at the entrance of the bustling café, a knot of anxiety tightening in their stomach. The warmth of the room contrasted sharply with Noah's cold hands. It was a Friday evening, and the café was alive with chatter and laughter. Friends waved and shared stories at small tables. Freshly brewed coffee filled the air with a rich aroma. Yet, for Noah, the scenery felt overwhelming. They watched as groups formed, and people greeted each other with open arms, while Noah remained an outsider. The feeling of isolation crept in, making their heart race. In moments like these, social pressure can feel heavy. Noah's palms started to sweat. What if they said the wrong thing? What if no one talked to them? The thoughts spiraled in their mind. Each nervous glance around the room only reinforced the sensation of being invisible. Noah remembered the last social gathering attended when they tried to connect, but the words were stuck. The smiles of others felt bright and inviting, but Noah worried they would be just too shy to engage. In such situations, the whispers of doubt often drown out encouraging thoughts. Noah wished to connect, but each step seemed like climbing a mountain. This experience touches everyone at some point. Whether it is during a work event or in a casual setting, social struggles are common. Noah knew they were not alone. Many people feel the same way at gatherings. Being in a new environment can be challenging. Even among familiar faces, it can be hard to find the right words. This feeling makes social situations more difficult. Each hesitation builds a wall that creates distance. It's important to understand that struggling to engage in conversations happens to everyone. Noah took a deep breath and ready to step forward. After all, the way to build relationships is to break the silence. Yet, the fears were real and could not be ignored. Simple questions like, "How was your day?" or remarks like, "I love this coffee," seemed too difficult. The pressure to connect often leads to feelings of inadequacy. Noah wanted to reach out but feared rejection. Each moment spent looking at others was a reminder of their own uncertainties. In the coffee shop, the sounds of laughter echoed, reminding Noah that connections are what everyone desires. Each table had its unique group sharing, discovering, and exploring together. Noah knew they wanted that too. If only the walls of doubt could be taken down, every opportunity to talk could turn into a chance to bond. The struggle Noah felt was not only theirs. Many had faced similar moments, searching for courage and the right words to say. As Noah took the first small step into the cafe, they realized that every meaningful relationship starts with a single moment of connection. It requires bravery to step forward and show up authentically. This realization sparked a glimmer of hope in Noah's heart. The journey towards better social skills could begin here, amidst the buzz of conversations and laughter. There was validity in their feelings, and these moments could lead to growth and deeper understanding of oneself and others. Noah felt a wave of uncertainty wash over them as they entered the cafe. Their heart pounded, and for a moment they considered turning back. Everyone seemed to know each other. Conversations floated in the air, and laughter sparkled like the lights above. But Noah had fought too hard to come here. That night was supposed to bring a change. The plan was to make new friendships and enjoy every moment, not retreat into themselves as they often did. Yet, despite the lively atmosphere, the familiar feeling of fear edged its way in. At first, Noah stood next to the door, half hidden behind a potted plant. This felt safe, but it also felt lonely. Noah watched people greet each other with warmth. Some were animated while others shared hushed whispers. Noah, however, felt like a ghost. No one seemed to notice them standing there. This sense of invisibility deepened the ache in Noah's chest because it reminded them of other times of isolation. Noah recalled previous events where they had tried to join in but often found themselves looking from the outside. They craved connection but felt stuck in fear, unable to reach out. Noah remembered moments from school where activities turned into anxiety. The school dances where Noah wished for a friend to dance with but instead spent the night alone in a corner. Each experience cultivated a cycle of doubt. What if I make a mistake? Noah wondered. What if they laugh at me? Yet tonight felt different somehow, though, if only slightly. Deep down, Noah believed it could be a chance to change their story, to step away from those lonely nights. Noah took a deep breath, reminding themselves of brighter days. In past conversations with friends, they were often kind and supportive. Friends once told Noah that everyone has their struggles. Maybe it was time to acknowledge that new nights out would not be perfect, but they could offer growth. Rocking slightly from foot to foot, Noah thought about taking that first step into the chaos of chatter. It was tempting to hide, but Noah wanted to feel alive, feel connected. As Noah lingered, they caught sight of a table where a group was sharing funny tales about their week. One person laughed loudly, causing others to laugh too. It looked inviting. Perhaps they could slip in quietly. Noah hesitated again, battling with their thoughts. Then, near the table, an empty chair sat waiting. It seemed to beckon them over. It appeared so close yet felt miles away. In that moment, Noah realized that taking that step to join the group was part of reclaiming power in their life. Feeling the support of hope, Noah drew in another deep breath. This was not just about the cafe or new friends. It was an opportunity to battle the silence and face social fears head-on. With renewed determination, Noah straightened their shoulders and took a small step forward. They needed to remind themselves that everyone in the room had stories and struggles of their own. Perhaps everyone was searching for connection, just like them. It was time to break the cycle of isolation and step into the warmth of what could be. Noah took a step closer to the group, heart racing. The empty chair seemed like a beacon of hope and the promise of new connections. However, just as Noah was about to sit down, a feeling of dread washed over them. What if they were not awkward or different? Noah hesitated. Thoughts rushed through their mind. The fear of saying something silly, making someone uncomfortable, or being ignored. Instead of taking a seat, Noah stopped, frozen in place. As seconds passed, Noah felt their face heat up. Nearby conversations continued, and laughter erupted like soft music. Noah could hear friends sharing funny stories about their tired workweeks. However, that sound, once inviting, now felt like a barrier. It reminded them of times spent on the sidelines, waiting for a moment that never came. They thought, why can't I just go over there and introduce myself? The fear was like a weight that kept pressing down on their shoulders. Summoning all of their courage, Noah took one more step toward the table. They heard a lively discussion unfolding. Someone shared a story about an awkward moment at work. This story made everyone laugh. Noah saw the joy in their faces and felt a pang of longing. The laughter made it seem so easy, yet Noah found it harder to join the fun. Each attempt to speak felt trapped inside, swirling with uncertainty. Noah wanted to relate, yet felt invisible, just another face in the crowd that nobody noticed. Finally, Noah gathered just enough courage to clear their throat. Hi, they said, their voice barely above a whisper. While trying to speak, fear held them tightly. The entire table turned slightly to look at Noah. Instead of feeling warm and welcomed, Noah just felt small. The smiles from moments earlier faded, replaced by blank faces. What did I say? Noah thought, panic rising again. The moments stretched out painfully. Noah could only hear their heartbeat, loud in their ears. The laughter stopped as nervous silence fell. It felt wrong to have interrupted, and now Noah wished to take back the words. But before they could retreat, one person smiled gently and encouraged Noah to continue. Yet that smile didn't wipe away the embarrassment. The pressure loomed larger. As Noah spoke, trying to explain their interest in the group's conversation, the words came out tangled and confusing. It felt as if they were running through mud, slow and heavy with words that did not flow. One member of the group glanced away, distracted by a text message. The feeling of performing in front of the table weighed heavily on Noah. For a moment, Noah thought they had seen pity in the eyes of some. The fear of judgment wrapped even tighter, and Noah quietly lost their confidence. Almost in a daze, Noah found a polite excuse to step away. They drifted back to the corner of the cafe. Noah's heart felt heavy again as they watched the laughter from afar. Once again, they sensed that old, familiar feeling of isolation creeping in. The dream of new friendships seemed far away. Instead of engaging, Noah now wrestled with their self-doubt. The struggle was real, and Noah felt trapped in a cycle of embarrassment over the very thing they longed for: connection. Noah stood alone in the corner of the cafe, feeling small and defeated. The excitement and laughter that had once filled the air now felt like distant echoes. After the awkward attempt to connect with the group, all hope seemed lost. Noah felt shame washing over them and questions rattled in their mind. Why can't I just be like everyone else? Why is it so hard to talk to people? As they recalled the faces turned away during their moment of vulnerability, Noah's heart sank deeper. Just then, Noah spotted an older woman sitting alone at another table. This woman exuded a calm and inviting presence. She had a warm smile that seemed to shine in the crowded space. Noah noticed she was reading a book but frequently looked around. There was something kind about her eyes that drew Noah's attention. Even amidst the laughter and clatter, this woman appeared content and at peace. For a moment, Noah thought about going over to speak, but fear rushed back in. What would I even say? They thought with a hint of panic. However, while lost in thought, the woman noticed Noah's distress. She put her book down and, without hesitation, beckoned Noah over with a welcoming gesture. Noah's heart sped up, but something about the woman's gentle demeanor made them take a step forward. As Noah finally reached her table, words died on their lips as they mustered a shy smile. "Hello there," the woman said kindly. "You seem deep in thought. Is everything all right?" Noah hesitated but soon poured out their feelings. They talked about their failed attempt to connect and about feeling isolated. The woman listened patiently. "You know," she began, "everyone has moments when they feel shy or unsure. Even those who seem outgoing have struggles. It's a part of being human." Her words took root in Noah's mind. Perhaps it was okay not to be perfect. The woman then shared a story about her own past. She had faced similar feelings of uncertainty when trying to meet new people. She spoke of how she learned to be brave enough to reach out. "Sometimes," she continued, "you just have to take a step outside your comfort zone. Change isn't easy, but it starts with small actions." Listening to her, Noah felt a flicker of hope. This advice felt like a gentle push, urging them not to give up. In that moment, Noah realized they needed to put fear away. It was time to step into the world boldly. Each encounter was not just a challenge. It was a chance to grow. Standing there with the supportive stranger, Noah felt inspired to change the narrative. They understood it was okay to be nervous and that these feelings were shared. No one expected perfection. With newfound determination, Noah took a deep breath and looked into the woman's eyes. "I want to improve. I want to connect better with others and make friends." It was a powerful declaration that filled Noah with warmth. From that moment onward, Noah felt a shift inside. This encouragement sparked a commitment to work on their social skills, beginning in that very café. The idea of reaching out took root in Noah's heart. There was no turning back now, only a path forward towards building connections. The journey to overcoming self-doubt had begun, driven by the reality that every day was a chance to try again. Feeling a flicker of excitement, Noah stood up from the table where the kind woman had encouraged them. Their heart raced, but this time it was different. It was a feeling of hope and purpose. With newfound determination, they decided to put their words into action. Noah reminded themselves that small steps could lead to meaningful change. Starting small is what matters, they thought. "I can do this." They walked back to where the group had gathered. The laughter echoed in the room, but now it felt less intimidating. Noah took a deep breath, mustered all the courage they could find, and approached the same group they had tried to join earlier. They focused on the warm atmosphere, reminding themselves that everyone around was human, just like them, facing their own fears. As they reached the table, Noah noticed one person looking down at their phone, clearly distracted. This time, Noah felt ready to break in. "Hi," Noah said, a bit louder than before. As the person's head lifted, the blank expression transformed into a bright smile. "How are you doing?" What surprised Noah was how simple the words felt as they formed. The response came easily, and they could sense a new flow of energy between them. The fear began to fade, replaced by a feeling of genuine connection. Noah continued the small talk, setting the tone for interaction. The conversation flowed better than expected. Noah asked questions about the person's week and listened closely to the responses. They made sure to keep eye contact, which felt empowering. Listening was more than just hearing words. It was about showing true interest. Noah focused on nodding and smiling at the right moments, which drew out more stories and laughs from the group. Each exchange reinforced their belief in their ability to connect. After some time, Noah felt comfortable opening up about their own experiences. They shared a funny story about a work mistake they once made. Laughter erupted from the group, the sound ringing like music in their ears. At that moment, Noah felt free and accepted. The worst of their fear seemed to melt away. They were no longer an outsider looking in, but a part of the lively conversation. This experience felt empowering, sculpture moments of joy out of what once had been overwhelming anxiety. However, Noah knew small steps were only the beginning. They remembered the woman's advice about practicing these skills regularly. Intentionally, Noah sought to include one more challenge that evening. They noticed a quieter individual in the group who had spoken very little. Noah decided to approach them, noticing they seemed nervous, much like how Noah had felt only moments before. Noah leaned in, smiled warmly, and asked, "What do you think about the stories so far?" The person looked momentarily surprised but gradually opened up. They shared their perspective, and Noah made sure to listen deeply. They could tell that the quiet person appreciated the attention. This moment underscored a powerful truth. Connection grows not only for those who take action, but also for those who encourage others to share. By choosing to take these steps, Noah realized change wasn't just about overcoming their struggles, but also about enriching the lives of others. Noah's heart swelled with joy as they engaged in meaningful exchange, a beautiful reminder that everyone longs for connection, and Noah was worthy of it too. In that cafe filled with friendship and laughter, Noah's journey had beautifully transformed into taking social risks worth embracing. Today marked the beginning of an exciting transformation, and Noah was more than ready to continue forward. After the lively evening at the cafe, Noah felt a sense of growth settling within them. The fear that once felt intense began to fade under the warmth of new experiences. Each encounter was now an opportunity, a chance to practice everything they had learned. Noah smiled as they recalled the laughter shared and the bonds formed. Truly, they were beginning to understand that social interactions could be enjoyable and fulfilling. In the following days, Noah applied their newly discovered social skills whenever possible. At work, they took time to engage with colleagues during breaks. Noah asked their coworkers about their weekends and shared tidbits from their own life. They noticed conversations felt more fluid and free. Each smile, each nod of understanding made Noah feel more confident. Interactions began to flow like a river, steady and calming. One afternoon, Noah noticed a new team member sitting alone in the break room. Remembering how hard it used to be, Noah felt a surge of empathy. This time, they didn't hesitate. They approached the person with a friendly smile. "Hi, I'm Noah. How is your first week going?" The newcomer looked surprised but soon returned Noah's smile. They exchanged stories about their work experiences, and Noah found it natural to listen and engage. At that moment, joy bubbled inside. Noah reflected on how different their feelings had changed. Just weeks ago, making even small contact felt exceptionally difficult. Yet now chatting felt like simply sharing thoughts with a friend. Each small connection contributed to Noah's journey of transformation. They could feel their hearts softening towards the world, embracing each new relationship with openness. Noah sensed a growing sense of comfort in conversations with old friends too. They shared inside jokes and funny stories, comfortable in their skin. During gatherings, Noah approached group discussions with a sense of ownership. Each time they initiated a conversation, that little feeling of joy came rushing back. The shift had moved beyond merely talking. It was becoming a dance, harmonious and smooth. Reflecting on these changes, Noah realized that each step taken strengthened their confidence. The self-doubt and anxiety that previously clouded every interaction were now fading stars, retreating from the light of improved social skills. Noah understood the power and impact their actions could have. They were not simply changing. They were shaping the connections and friendships around them every day. As weeks passed, Noah found warmth in adjustments. The world started feeling less like a place to avoid and more like an exciting journey. Curiosity and hope became the energy that pushed Noah forward. Each new day was met with awe and anticipation. Imagine who I might meet today, or what stories could unfold. Noah thought joyfully, channeling aliveness into everything they did. Through practice and self-reflection, it became evident to Noah that growth was a journey worth embracing. Perfect moments would not always exist, but that did not matter. What mattered was the sincere effort to connect, learn, and share. Their life was transforming one step at a time. Noah celebrated each victory over fear as a cause for joy, an important note of progress on their remarkable journey toward deeper and more meaningful relationships. After weeks of growing confidence, Noah's journey took a new turn. The improved social skills gained in the cafe had transformed not only how they interacted but also how they viewed their value in different settings. Noah felt empowered to take a stand where necessary. At work, there were moments that demanded boundaries, especially with their boss. Over time, it became clear that not all environments were healthy. Noah noticed their boss often spoke harshly in meetings and dismissed ideas without consideration. With careful reflection, Noah realized that these constant put-downs affected not only their own work but also the morale of the team. This realization jolted Noah into action. "I can't accept this anymore," they thought. Noah decided it was time to confront this issue. Building on their courage, they approached a trusted coworker and shared their concerns. "Have you felt the same way?" Noah asked. To their surprise, the friend nodded. "Absolutely. It has been so hard to speak up. But maybe we can do something." Noah felt strengthened by the support, knowing they were not alone in facing the challenge. Together, they decided to document how often the hostile behavior happened and plan a discussion with the boss. Just talking about the issues gave Noah a sense of relief, a chance to take control of their work environment. The day came to address the boss. Standing outside the office door, Noah's heart raced again. But with determination, they reminded themselves of all the connections made recently. They were more capable than they had ever realized. Noah entered the office with their coworker, and the immediate tension was palpable. They described the struggles faced by the team and shared how the harsh words affected everyone. Noah held their ground despite the boss's frustrated demeanor. At first, the boss reacted negatively, claiming that it was just part of a competitive work environment. However, Noah and their coworker continued to explain how it impacted everyone's ability to create. Noah even referenced feedback collected from other team members, which made the claim undeniably real. What started as a hostile standoff transformed into a moment of reckoning as their boss began to listen. Instead of retreating, Noah stood tall and expressed the unity observed among coworkers. "We all want to make great contributions, but we need to feel safe and supported." The words struck a chord. Slowly, the boss's attitude began to shift. After a long silence, the boss remarked, "I appreciate the feedback. Perhaps we do need to have a discussion on changing the tone." Noah felt relief wash over them. For the first time, it felt like they had gained a voice that could lead to change. And as they left the office, other coworkers offered quiet words of support, lifting Noah's spirits even higher. "Thank you for saying what needed to be said," one colleague said, and Noah's heart swelled with pride. Building boundaries also reflected on their overall growth, a journey that extended past just social interactions into real-life affirmations of respect. The process had not only encouraged Noah to stand up against unacceptable behavior, but had fostered a belief that their voice was powerful. As Noah walked away, they felt lighter, knowing that these shifts were essential. The world started to feel like a safer place, where setting boundaries mattered. Through this experience, Noah realized the importance of change was not just about personal growth. It fostered an authentic environment for everyone. The growth was not over, and there would certainly be hurdles, but with the developed mindset, Noah would face each one with newfound strength and determination. After standing up to their boss, Noah felt a wave of relief. The discussion had been tough, but it brought positive changes in the workplace. Days passed, and Noah noticed a new energy among colleagues. Talk of new strategies and ideas filled team meetings where there once was tension. With each passing day, Noah watched as more people began to speak up, sharing thoughts without hesitation. The atmosphere was transforming, filled with hope. Then came the day of an important project deadline. This task was a team effort that required a lot of input. Noah felt prepared, drawing on the strengths developed throughout their journey. With confidence, Noah took the lead in organizing the next steps and creating a plan. Team members respected Noah's ideas, and their enthusiasm became contagious. For the first time, everything clicked into place. As the group worked closely together, one of Noah's co-workers named Alex expressed gratitude. "Thanks for guiding us, Noah. I feel much more at ease now." Hearing those words warmed Noah's heart. It reminded them of the power of encouraging one another. Noah smiled and replied, "We're all in this together. Let's make it the best we can." That small exchange ignited a spark during the weeks of hard work ahead. On the day before the deadline, a mistake with the presentation arose. Frustration bubbled up as everyone quickly began to lose hope. With the deadline nearing, Noah felt stress creeping in again. But this time, Noah recalled past lessons. Instead of panicking, Noah chose to breathe deeply and focus. "Let's take a moment," they proposed calmly. "We have each other's backs." This moment was decisive. Noah activated the spirit of teamwork by reminding everyone of the skills brought to the table. They encouraged colleagues to share solutions, realizing that challenges would arise. Slowly, the group came together, offering ideas and energy. They brainstormed new approaches and found ways to correct the situation. Together, they made the necessary changes within time. The problem transformed into an opportunity for connection, and slowly trust was built. When the presentation day arrived, Noah stood firm with their teammates. The project was a success. Colleagues helped each other, and everyone played a part. As they finished, an applause rang out in the room, filling Noah's heart with joy. This celebration marked much more than winning a project. It solidified newfound confidence and resolve to protect their voices. Amidst the thrill of success, Noah felt intuitive peace and happiness. The obstacles faced had been hard, but the growth gained was powerful. More importantly, Noah learned that good relationships required both strong voices and gentle hearts. Having the courage to speak up, support others, and collaborate transformed the work environment, making both Noah and their colleagues feel proud. Reflecting on this experience, Noah understood that progress came through action. They saw how asking for help, being supportive, and setting boundaries improved the workplace, creating a circle of trust. Even when facing challenges, Noah discovered a method to remain steady. Noah felt ready to encourage others to do the same because every step mattered. Change is possible, and Noah's story would continue as they inspired others to embrace their power. Life could be filled with joyful moments nurtured by kindness and teamwork. Noah knew that the journey was ongoing and filled with promise. Each moment spent in action shaped a brighter future, transforming fears into confident victories. As the days turned into weeks, Noah reflected on how much had changed. Where once uncertainty and fear held them back, empowerment and connection now led the way. The workplace was now filled with collaboration and laughter, a lively space where everyone contributed ideas. No longer did Noah feel the weight of being an outsider. They felt woven into a community, strengthened by the support of colleagues who shared and listened to one another. These improvements made every workday flavorful, and Noah woke up excited each morning. At meetings, Noah spoke up confidently, sharing thoughts and suggestions. The boss had made a genuine effort to be more positive and encouraging. They acknowledged progress made in team projects, and Noah's contributions were recognized. This past tension faded away, replaced by a sense of belonging that invigorated Noah's spirit more and more each day. Achieving harmony with coworkers allowed Noah to explore creativity freely. Challenges wore a different coat now, each a chance for innovation rather than fear. Noah's personal life also blossomed. The support extended to friends who admired Noah's newfound enthusiasm and courage. With confidence, Noah reached out to old acquaintances and organized gatherings. What had once felt daunting, inviting friends over for dinner, became a joyful task. Conversations flowed easily, jokes circulated, and laughter bonded them in ways Noah never thought possible. Together they celebrated victories, big and small, showcasing the beauty woven into connection when it came from the heart. Amidst this transformation, Noah began to understand the true depth of relationships. Every encounter held the potential for growth and kindness, worthy of exploration. They discovered that friendships deepened with transparency and vulnerability, fostering trust more effectively than before. The fear of speaking up melted away. Instead, Noah found warmth in sharing their truths and listening without judgment. The quality of social interactions shifted, turning conversations into meaningful exchanges filled with empathy and warmth. Looking at Noah's journey, it became clear how essential social skills were in life. They understood that every action worked like a brush painting a beautiful canvas in which connection thrived. Noah felt empowered to advocate for themselves and those around them. Standing up against negativity had sparked change, not only in their lives but in the lives of others. Each challenge faced created a wave of resilience that rippled throughout the workplace, nurturing respect and camaraderie. Noah cherished these lessons. They were reminders that change is possible and begins with the decision to step outside the comfort zone. By taking small actions and building relationships fearlessly, one can unlock doors to happiness. This spirit felt invaluable as Noah headed towards a future filled with possibilities that remained boundless. They became a beacon of hope, inspiring others to join this dance of connection and mutual respect. In that warmth, Noah embraced the realization that their journey would continue. Each new experience carried with it the chance for growth, connection, and understanding. The past fears transformed into building blocks for a prosperous life fueled by confidence and community. Noah stood tall, ready to take on the world with an open heart, knowing every moment offered potential. Indeed, the empowerment experienced through vulnerable social skills became the most precious gift of all, shaping a future enriched with connection and joy. As Noah walked into the office one bright morning, a sense of purpose filled the air. They felt a renewed energy buzzing inside like a never-ending flame. Life had changed, and new opportunities sparkled before them. The journey of growth had equipped Noah with the tools needed to navigate challenges with confidence. Transitioning into this new chapter, Noah understood that every experience built a foundation for the future. After successfully leading the project, Noah's boss offered them a new role. It was a position that would allow Noah to focus on team development, guiding coworkers to improve their own social skills and create an even more positive environment. With excitement and assurance, Noah accepted the offer. They were thrilled to embrace the responsibility of fostering teamwork, cooperation, and mutual support among their colleagues. Seeing improvement in their own life had sparked a desire to inspire others too. The path ahead felt like an adventure waiting to unfold. Noah planned to implement regular workshops that encouraged open communication and connection among team members. They wanted everyone to thrive together, breaking barriers of fear with laughter and understanding. Noah visualized sessions filled with activities that will empower each person, reinforcing the idea that they all had a part to play in creating their workplace culture. This opportunity invigorated Noah. Guiding others would allow them to grow and learn even more along the way. In addition to work, Noah began prioritizing friendships more deeply. They set aside time for lunch dates, calls, or simple coffee gatherings. These moments felt precious, deepening bonds and cultivating a shared spirit among deepened friendships. Noah learned that true connection required effort, and they enthusiastically embraced that commitment. The friendships blossomed, leading to shared experiences filled with joy, fun, and safety. Reflecting on the lessons learned filled Noah with gratitude. They had come a long way, with positive changes unfolding like blossoming flowers after a long winter. Each experience carried weight and significance, instilling a stronger character. Noah eagerly savored every potential challenge, as they now saw them as opportunities to grow even more. Discomfort was just a brief moment, and they were armed with resilience. As Noah focused on these future steps, they also embraced self-care. Knowing how important mental health was for personal growth, Noah set boundaries to protect their spirit. They began to meditate and integrate mindfulness into their routine. Embracing these practices fostered peace amidst busy days and empowered Noah to stay grounded. This journey had affected everyone around Noah. Coworkers began to smile more and share their experiences openly. Ideas flowed freely, cultivating a culture filled with encouragement. Noah felt compelled to continue mentoring others, bringing out the best in each person. Together, they built a shared future. The environment became a sacred space where all could collaborate and shine brightly around one another. As Noah envisioned lasting success, a gleam of hope sparkled in their heart. They knew life would have obstacles, but being part of a supportive community served to light their way. Noah was ready to greet future challenges, transformed and inspired by the confidence that grew from every single step in their journey. The horizon gleamed with promise, love, and connection, empowering Noah to move boldly forward into the ever-expanding adventure of life.